Rambo here with episode 2 of Resident Evil 9 Requiem, and this is Leon's turn. First time you play Leon in this game. No more cutscene.
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
Alright, so we got a tracking module. So this isn't a plus game, but it is a second playthrough. The difference between Leon and Grace has storage boxes. Leon has these boxes where you get modules that give you credits, and you can either buy stuff from it or sell stuff to it or enhance your weaponry through it. You don't have the ability to store anything, which kind of sucks in a way, because sometimes you don't want to get rid of something and you have to sell it because you're out of room. So as you see, this one starts off pretty hardcore actually. But you got this axe, and his melee attack is pretty severe in a very good way. So you can conserve a lot of ammo using Leon, just using his axe. He has a parry, which is phenomenal. So you can parry any attack. You just got to push L1. That's what it is on the controller at least. And then you have his weapon. And some enemies, you can shoot them a couple times. It will open up a window for a melee attack. Right. See how, and when they attack you, you can do like a counter basically. So when it pops up A, that's a little different than the axe. It's normally like a kick. So he has a kick, he has the axe move, he has all kinds of stuff. Pretty fun, especially once you learn what you're doing. Now your axe does have a durability gauge on it, so you will have to sharpen it. Depending on if you're playing PlayStation. On the PlayStation it's LB and square, and then LB and X on the other one. But that was the animation for it. It's pretty cool, man, the way they made it. So yeah, on the PlayStation remote it's square. On the other one it's X. That's why I got confused. So you can sharpen it whenever. Just wanted to double check for some possibly dropped items.
Can't let him get away.
Yeah, so this is the quick turn ability, which can come in handy. You'd want to practice it a little bit once you get to that part, if you haven't already. If you're watching this, it's probably because you couldn't find something or something was confusing. Alright, so here's the tracking module. Yeah, we got the right head. Good shot. That was a little bit of a gamble. That kick is pretty brutal. I like it. So don't let these guys fool you. Like, see this guy running all fast? Now watch. Wait. Okay, he came from behind him. He jumped out from behind there. At first I thought it was the other guy. Dang, he endured a pretty good beating. He didn't want to die. Lost him once.
Let's make this quick.
Always hit the one with the weapon first. That is why. So when they come and bite you, so watch this. Look at these. I love that move. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna let one of these guys bite me. Okay, so you see, if you get overwhelmed and they bite you like that, it takes very minimal health off of you, but it gives you a good chance to hit them in the head in case you can't get a proper parry. So you can actually go through a few bites. Little roundhouse kick to the face. But you can go through a few bites and not sustain that much damage. Alright, so we want to make sure we don't leave anything. Now, a good thing to do is always check your map, because your map is going to show you if there's any items. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to show you everything. I think it's only like discovered territory must be the rule. And I don't think it's going to show raccoons every time either. So for the raccoons, you have to keep your ear open. It's like a rattling sound, and then you gotta hit it. Just for finding it doesn't count. You have to hit it. When you hear that, that's when you know one's close. So you kind of gotta run around and keep your ear open. There aren't any here. Now, one thing that kind of sucks is I'm gonna point them out as we go, but because I beat the game once, the raccoons don't make the noise, and they're gone. So I can only show you guys the stands to where they're at. So far between Grace and now this with Leon, there's not much here. Like, there's no raccoons here. The next part though, that's when we start finding more things and there's more to the actual levels. These are just kind of like introduction levels in my opinion, which is a good thing, and get you brushed up on the abilities. Alright, so now when your hatchet breaks, it makes like a glass breaking sound almost. You want to make sure you keep it charged before that happens. But I did that on purpose so you could hear it. And also show you this. So you can't do like a counter attack if you let it break. That's why you want to be careful. Only thing that sucks, it takes a minute to actually charge it up, or to sharpen it, I mean. Some more herbs, we need those. Be sure to look around, make sure, if you want to get all the raccoons and get all the stuff, you got to really check every corner of everywhere. So right there we hit a cutscene, and this concludes Leon's run. So now it's going to step into the other one. I'll see you on the next one, which is going to be back to Grace.